Hey, what's good, y'all? Real talk with B, you know what it is. Man, I'm just waking up, getting out this bed. I need the shade. Lord, have mercy. Hope everybody having a good Sunday today. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. Who is nice out here though? But look, check this out, man. I'm gonna need people to understand, man, about these soul ties though, real quick, man. This came up on me. Y'all gotta let people go. Y'all gotta stop always trying to be up under folks. I know somebody right now, a few people who'd have been with at least 4, 5 different people this year. It's what's this, July? So what, August tomorrow? Ain't no cause for it, man. You physically, mentally, spiritually attached to all these motherfuckers that you done fuck with this year already. You ain't let them go spiritually. So everybody that you done been with, you carrying them into each of them relationships that you trying to work out and you trying to wonder and figure out why this shit ain't working for you. Dude, you gotta let go of the people who you've been with that wasn't good for you. And they wasn't good for you 9 times out of 10 because it was a toxic situation. It was a bad situation. It wasn't no equally satisfying relationship. It was bad, right? So what you gotta do is you gotta cleanse yourself. You gotta pray out that them soul ties. You gotta get yourself and your mind and your body back right. You can't keep on. Hold on, y'all. You gotta put some shorts on before I go outside and walk with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. If you don't get through these soul ties and get that stuff up out your spirit, it's gonna keep failing. You ain't gonna get nothing right. The people you checking for, they not checking for you on a spiritual level. And you not with them. Y'all not thinking about that. Soul ties is a motherfucker. Y'all wondering why sex ain't good and whatever else it is ain't good that y'all got going on. That's why. I gotta put my shirt on. Be walking down the street. Soul ties is a motherfucker, man. That's why I'd rather be with my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Till I finish learning myself, till I figure myself out. If you ain't figured yourself out, common sense gonna tell you ain't figured yourself out because you done been with multiple people already in just in a short time span. That means you haven't figured yourself out. Spiritually, mentally, whatever the case may be. You in search for something that's not for you. So it's never gonna work. You gotta understand that, man. You know, the mind and the body, you know, it's hand in hand. It's one being. And if you're not getting it all in sync with each other, it's never gonna work for you. Nothing you do in life is ever gonna work for you. It ain't even just relationships. It ain't even just sexual. It ain't none of that. Nothing gonna work for you. You gotta get everything in sync before you go chasing after a dream. You see what I'm saying? You got to do the work within yourself first. I see it all the time, and I'm going to speak on this way because that's just what I feel. It's a lot of women out here chasing behind ain't shit men. Imagine yourself finding 3 or 4 ain't shit men in a row. Y'all having sex, y'all trying to whatever. Y'all know that shit ain't going to work. Y'all know it, y'all feel it, y'all see it, y'all sense it. Whatever's going on with you is just not clicking. You carrying them soul ties over to each one of those people. And you gaining soul ties from each one of those people. So let's say you just so happen to find you a good guy or a good woman and you come across them. Your spirit ain't right. It's not gonna work for you. See what I'm saying? You gotta get your shit together. Because all that baggage, all that hurt, all that turmoil is gonna go into that relationship. In the form of you're gonna be second guessing that man or woman. You're gonna have insecurity issues because of what you've been through, and you're gonna be placing that shit on that man. That man gonna have to work extra harder. That woman gonna have to work extra harder. And it ain't gonna be, it might not be intentional. It's subconsciously spiritual. The reasons why people act the way they act is because something has been done to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people will be like, oh, I'm good. But on the inside, they hurt. On the inside, they got a hardened heart. They got a wall up. You know what I'm saying? That's that bitterness. People, just because people say they're not mad, it don't mean they still not bitter. Bitter, I learned today, it could be hardened of the heart. See, people don't understand that. A layer of skin over your heart, keeping you from loving, keeping you from trusting, keeping you from whatever the case may be, to be able to take the next step into being with somebody and loving somebody and giving your all to somebody. You can't give all of nothing. If you understand what I said, you can't give all of nothing. Ain't nothing to give. So my advice for people out there searching and seeking these relationships, take time out for yourself. If your last few relationships didn't work, it's something else going on. And I promise you, it's spiritual. And I promise you, it has a lot to do with soul ties. I promise you, for those of y'all that believe in that, y'all get what I'm saying. For those of y'all that don't, look it up. Listen to what I'm saying. It makes sense. I'm just trying to drop some game for y'all, drop these gems for y'all. Y'all can't keep carrying these soul ties into other relationships. It's not just about sex. It's a bond. Every time you lay with somebody, something releases part of your spirit. It releases into the next person. You understand what I'm saying? Why you think it'd be so hard for people to leave people sometimes, or people still feel connected to people sometimes, or, you know, a person could go without talking to somebody for a year and just boom, they thinking about them again, or they longing for something that person did. And in sexualness and in relationships, most infidelities happen because your body has been attracted to a certain type of thing or a certain type of way, a certain type of feeling that you had with somebody else. So our bodies, they still crave that. Ooh, I remember this good feeling. Ooh, I want that back. I'm not getting it from this person. See where I'm going with this? Ooh, I want that feeling again. I can't get it from who I'm with right now. Damn, male and female. Infidelity, cheating. Sometimes it might be intentional, sometimes it might not be. That's that spiritual connection. That's that spiritual bond that some people have. And you have to fully release that before you can give your all to someone else. You can't give all of nothing. There's nothing to give. Ladies, stop giving yourself to multiple men. Men, stop giving yourself to multiple women. You hurting yourself, y'all hurting each other. Figure yourselves out. Get stronger mentally, physically. Physically means, you know, you're not thinking with lust. You're not doing things sexually motivated. You're not letting your flesh consume you and make the decisions for you. You see what I'm saying? Because we live in flesh. Our flesh is going to tell us, ooh, this is good, or that looks right, or that looks, you want to feel good. That's the flesh. So when I say get strong in the body, that's what I'm talking about. For those of y'all that didn't know what I meant when I said that. Mentally, you got to be strong enough to be like, no, I want it this bad, but it's not right. I can't do that. I can't do that to myself anymore. You got to be strong up here to be able to resist certain temptations. And you get all that from being spiritually strong. See what I'm saying? Spiritually motivated. Soul ties is a motherfucker. And if you don't get that shit under control and you don't get it taken care of, every relationship is going to fail. It's going to fail. And the only way to get healed and released from that stronghold, that bond, is prayer. You have to pray that shit out. That's spiritual. Soul ties is spiritual. You have to pray to get that out. Some people are impatient. That's why I say get that mind right. The flesh is weary. Let's get it strong. Something ain't sitting on your spirit right, don't do it. I see it all the time. People, Brandon, you single, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Do it get lonely? Yes. This is where spiritual mind come in. Do you long for somebody sometimes? Yes. But is it going to work out? Is it going to be good for me? No, I got to make sure that I'm right. The person that whoever I seek has to be right. And I best believe, have this soul ties conversation with any partner that you're trying to seek out. It might be uncomfortable to have this conversation. Some people don't believe in it. Some people do. But I promise you, it might give some enlightenment to y'all's relationship. You know what I'm saying? You just starting out and you bust out, not only, you want to figure out if you guys decide to be in a sexual relationship, you need to see papers, to make sure they're clean. Advice right quick. And, you know what I'm saying? Bust out them soul ties. Be like, hey, have you released all your strongholds from your past relationships? Are you completely over your past relationships? Do you still long for, do these people still come across your mind? It's a weird conversation to have, but I promise you that if you can have it, somebody that's right for you, they're not gonna have a problem with this. See what I'm saying? So anyway, this is a short video on it. I plan on doing a few more videos on soul ties, but right now I got to get in this house. It's my son's birthday. But listen, soul ties are very real, people. You can't keep transferring that energy over and over and over and over to different people. It's not cool. Multiple sex partners, that shit is dead in 2022. Think about why it's not working. You done had 5 relationships in the span of 6 months. There's a reason it's not working. Figure that out. Figure yourself out, and maybe the next one will work for you down the line. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace.